for the East. Minute and a half gone by in this second quarter. Shaq got a piece of it. Martin. Artest. Looking for Kidd, and last touch by the West.
Have we had another sneaker change by Ron Artest? Have we done away now with the gold sneakers, and now he's...
That was probably the new line he was breaking out for today's game.
Are you saying Ron is marketing here?
I think he's doing a little marketing, Marv. Yes. He took that Pacer gold and blue shoe off.
And Artest with the steal. Kidd serves it up, but it was off the mark, and Martin could not handle.
There's no point guard in the league that will take more chances with the ball than Jason Kidd. He will throw that thing up there, and you better have your eye on that basketball as a defender.
Well, Sam Cassell. Sam Cassell, at 34 years, 89 days old, the second oldest first-time All-Star, and that's Sweetwater Clifton of the New York Knicks. The oldest when he made his debut back in 1957. Older by 5 days. Shaq with the emphatic goaltending call. The basketball count.
Doug, wasn't Sam Cassell rewarded by Flip Saunders after training camp? And you'll see Shaq here sending a message that don't throw that stuff up here. I'm going to take one and send it into the stands. But go back to Cassell. His coach rewarded him at the end of training camp, right?
Yeah, he sure did. Sam went through all the practices today. He gave him a medal afterwards for doing it. Then we see Stojakovic saying it might have been a fluke I lost last night, but you better not leave me out here. But you know, he said he thinks it really has had an effect on Sam's season this year. He said that's why he's playing so great, because of what he went through early in training camp with his team.
Said he's been going to the weights every day. He's in the best shape of his life, but more able to put it down, and the East now leads 42-38.
And because he worked so hard in training camp, did not miss a practice as Nowitzki misses the three. He got off to a slow start shooting the ball, but that happens frequently with teams that put a lot of hard work during the 28 days of training camp. When they come in, their legs aren't quite right yet. It takes them a while to get in the groove, so to say.
And then they reap the benefits.
All right, here's Pierce for three. Shaq with his sixth rebound. Nowitzki gets it down low. Cassell for O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq has 8 points. The East up by 2, and a timeout is taken with 8.5 remaining in this first half. Kevin Garnett, certainly one of the leading contenders for MVP honors this season.
Well, what's impressive about Minnesota, they're 18-9 on the road. That's the most road wins, and that really puts them in a great position. They have the 2nd seed in the West, the 3rd best overall record. They have had a terrific year.
Aaron Davis, a Los Angeles native, has come on for the first time, missing on that 3. And here's Davis giving it up. Paul Pierce out of nearby Inglewood. The one-time West gets it down in a hurry for Ray Allen. So the East now leads 44-42.
What'd you stop for? Is Axon home?
And as you say, that Kenyon Martin puts one home.
You dare not look down at this game. I mean, eyes up at all times.
The East by 4. We are early in the second quarter. Here's Brad Miller of the Sacramento Kings. Goes to the step back. Davis of the Hornets looking for his teammate McGlure, but it lands in the first row. Let's check in with Craig Sager. Craig?
Well, Marv, here's the story on Ron Artest's shoes. Right now he's wearing Adidas on his left foot and Nike on his right. Earlier he had on And1, and also he had on Dada. I asked him what's going on. He said he's auditioning because he does not have a shoe contract, but now that he's an all-star, he thinks he deserves one. I said, how are you going to decide? He goes, well, maybe at the end of the day, I'll just spin the wheel.
Greg doing his investigative reporting.
And you thought I was kidding about him marketing today.
Well, the East with a 48-42 lead on the West. Here's Nowitzki. Dirk Nowitzki of the Dallas Mavericks in his 3rd All-Star game. That's his first bucket here tonight.
you know, he really got off to, I thought, a little bit of a slow start this year. Got a little bit of a tweaked ankle as we see Davis bury the three. But as he has gotten better and as that team is sort of blended together, you know, Dallas now legitimately is a team I think you have to really be concerned with in the West, Mike.
You know, it almost seems like Dallas hasn't done a whole lot as we see the layup there by the big center, Mr. Miller from Sacramento.
Mr. Miller.
Yes, Mr. Miller, Mr. Brad Miller.
Artest not able to hit from downtown. And here is Davis for three. No, he gives it up to Artest. McClure trying to squeeze his way through, and does. And Paul McClure, folks, is the high man in this first half. He has 12 points. Stojakovic not able to hit the three.
Mark, I was starting to say that it almost seems like Dallas hasn't done a whole lot this season. Yet they're 33 and 19. It wasn't a smooth transition early on, but there they are with the fourth best record in the West still.
And a team that has made many changes. Timeout is called by Flip Saunders with 5:40 remaining in this first half. The East up by 9, and this the biggest lead of the night. It's the 53rd NBA All-Star Game from the City of Angels. We'll be right back. Let's check in with Cheryl Miller. Cheryl?
And thanks a lot, Marvin. Joining me is perhaps one of the greatest tennis players to come out of the Los Angeles area. The other half happens to be in Europe playing right now, and I'm talking about Serena Williams and her beautiful niece, Justice. And Serena, I know that you've had surgery on your knee, on your left knee. For 6 months you've been out. When do you think you might be back?
Well, actually, I'm really excited. I'm about to come back in a couple weeks. I'm going to go in the Middle East and play a tournament, and I can't wait.
Serena, how exciting is it to have the All-Star Game here in your backyard?
I just came to the game. This is pretty much the only All-Star thing I've done all week, so it's really exciting. It's a really exciting, fun game. I'm glad it came to LA.
I can't wait to see you get back.
Thank you. Me neither.
Listen, send it back to you, Mark. Thank you.
All right, Cheryl. Here's Garnett, who just checked back in. And the East now leads 55-48. Michael Redd of the Milwaukee Bucks has come on for the East, and Andre Kirilenko of the Utah Jazz making his first appearance. Redd not able to hit. It's a 2-on-1 led by Cassell. The East does hustle back. Brad Miller able to finish.
What a great addition he's been to Sacramento with Chris Webber being injured. His passing, his toughness, his rebounding, 15-plus points, 10 rebounds, his assists. Mike, he's been great.
And once Webber comes back, as we see McClure miss the layup attempt, then you talk about rotating three big men.
Kobe Bryant with the finish, and the West now within three. Here's McClure. Rebounded by Kirilenko. What a terrific season it has been for Andre Kirilenko, among the leaders in steals and block shots in his first NBA All-Star game.
And you know, it's sort of fitting that Andre Kirilenko would play for a coach like Jerry Sloan, who really embodied all the things that Kirilenko does as a player: toughness, rebounding,